Wow, it's been a really long time since I picked up this camera. Last video was uploaded 4 months ago. The gaps between my videos is crazy. I know. I've been lacking, but I have a good excuse for it. I've just been busy doing stuff. I've been trying to get into welding school. I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for it. And I've just been not here at the shop. I've just been working, and that's pretty much it. I don't ever come here like that, so. Yeah, I used to be here every weekend, but that kind of just wore off. So today I made some time. I came over here to change the oil on my truck, and then I decided, I was like, well, I'm here, kids are at school, wife is working, it's my day off. I was like, why not just go to the garage and get something done? Obviously, as you guys see, my car back there, last time there was a video on that car, it was us working with the floors, I believe. That's where we left off with that. So I decided, haven't uploaded in a long time, why not go to garage, find something to upload. And it's hard because I would love to upload this video and have another one back to back, but then I'll probably end up uploading a video, you know, a couple months after this one. But it's hard for me to come over here and find stuff to do. So I can only do so much. A lot of stuff we need done here is either painting, welding, stuff I don't know how to do. Like what I'm gonna do in today's video, I could do on my own. Obviously it'll be better if I had another hand, but probably when my dad gets here, because he wakes up at like 1 p.m. He's always late. So when my dad gets here, he could probably help me out. So what we have today is, it's a car you guys probably seen in the background and stuff, but I figured we have the motor here, transmission that my brother sponsored. It's right here. This one right here. That's my transmission for my car. They're both the same. They're both ones that came in these FCs. Not the Turbo 2s, but it's something. It's something to get us out. We don't have money to be buying no Turbo 2s or anything, but we have the transmission here. The motor that we picked up a long time ago, somewhere hidden back there, that's gonna suck to get out from wherever it's from, and definitely me alone. And my back isn't already too good to be doing all that bending and getting into tight spaces. But anyways, we got the motor here, the motor over there, the transmission is here, and we have my wife's car. That's what we're gonna be working on today. You guys probably seen this car in the background, the FC. Yeah, I'll show it to you guys right now. So this is it. I think this is 86. Yeah, this is 86 GXL. These are like the wheels we're gonna put on it. Fitment isn't all that great, but you know, it's something. These wheels, she used to have them on her old car, her old Honda Accord. So she bought it for those cars, and we had them here, so we decided why not just throw these wheels on this car. And obviously this is like stock struts and everything. It's like high in the front and the motor's in it. So we're gonna end up just swapping these out with, either we're gonna do coilovers or we're just gonna do some nice lowering springs. Just bring it down a good amount, not too much. Yeah, this is the car, FC. Interior is honestly in mint condition. No, it was an automatic. Was an auto. Well, it still is technically, well, it just has the shifter, but. So, see, we have like this thing here. Nice clean interior. Honestly, the interior is in such good condition. Has like any old car, dings and scratches. Honestly, under the car, I seen absolutely no rust under the car at all. One thing that we did see when we were cleaning up the engine bay, I don't know if you guys can see that here. You can see it right there. That's the only thing. I believe the battery goes here. So it was probably just like the acid from the battery just did that. Oh God, focus. Yeah, did that. So we can just like patch that up. It's easy fix. I might try to end up doing that myself. I gotta figure out welding some way or another, and I plan on going to welding school. So I stripped this out the most that I could. There was a lot of things on here, like radiator was still on, all that stuff was still on. Took all that out. This is just like wiring harness. You can just throw to the side. We're gonna paint this engine bay like we do with mine's, but we're probably not gonna go so crazy on it because mine's was way worse than this car. So the plans with this car is we're gonna throw the motor in the car. We're gonna go ahead, mount everything up we got right here, ton of parts for this car. Got a ton of parts for this car. All eBay, because you know, can't afford expensive stuff, but these are solid mounts, solid training mounts. We go over here to our mess pile of parts. I believe, what is in here? That's a radiator. I know we have the radiator fan somewhere around here. Intercooler, got a Mishimoto intercooler down there. It's an eBay turbo. Bosch 044, it's probably fuel filter, fuel regulator, black braided lines for the fuel. Probably Westgate, I know we have Westgate blow off. There's just a bunch of parts everywhere here, but a ton of parts already ordered for this car. It's just been buying parts, and this car's just been in the background, not doing anything. We've been trying to rack up a lot of parts before we start, because we still need to buy intake for this car. We need to buy a whole intake manifold. We have lower, we just need the upper one that we're going to be using, the FD one, like my car. So it's just a bunch of parts we need to end up getting for this car. So it's better just let's throw the motor in, put parts as we go, and just figure out from there. We'll keep on adding parts until we have everything, and go ahead and take everything out of the car, and then we go ahead and paint the car and throw the motor back in, and figure out that was the best way to go. Only thing, this car, we plan on going on a fuel tech. Just because mine, I would have won with fuel tech, but what we have right now is a micro, and we're just trying to get this out already. So we're gonna be doing a micro on this. Since this has nothing at all, we have to basically start from zero here. We plan on getting a fuel tech for this car, and it's just better safety features and all that. And obviously, if you know girls, you know they'll probably end up driving and not looking at coolant temp or oil pressure and none of that, and probably end up hurting something. So I forgot to just put that. Something's going bad, shut the car off. We'll know why it shut off after, but at least it saved it. Later on, we'll end up putting that in my car. But for now, we're going with what we got. So I did plan on power washing it before we started putting the motor on, but as you can see where this car is at, it's not a lot of space at all. So we're gonna have to take it out through here, probably put the jack on it, lift it up, turn it. It's a mess to get out of here. It's a real tight turn here, and having to take all these cars out. Well, not the one we live, obviously, but take this car out, all this. Yeah, big mess. Now, we get to work. No more talking, and let's get to work. Hopefully, by the end of this video, that motor would be in the car and over with. At least it'll be in there, good to go, and the motor isn't out here just sitting. When I said this motor was in a tight spot, it's not even a tight spot, it's just the amount of junk that's in front of it. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, this is what I'm working with. So first I have to take all this out, and it's really dark in there, but the motor's somewhere in there where all of those, I think that's a transmission on there. I don't even know what's in there. Oh, this is gonna suck, but let's get to it. This trans came in the motor when we went to go pick up that motor. Then that trans that I just pulled out, that one came inside the car. It was just in the car. They're both auto trans. Both auto trans that came with the FC basically. And I'm trying to get rid of them. So supposedly that motor had I don't even think hit 100. I think it was 60K, 80K, something around there, with that auto trans. So if anyone is looking for a FC, 2 FC auto trans, I'll give them both for 500, 250 each. Honestly, at this point, I just need to get them out of here. So if you know anyone who needs, some automatic FC transmissions. Probably you know one, but I have them here just in case. That was not fun at all. I have the motor here. I was able to use, I don't even know how you call this in English. That's not in my mind right now. I was able to use this to pick up the motor from over there and took out the cart from one of the transmissions. I just went ahead, threw it over there so I can drive it all the way back here, obviously, because if I would have tried to drag this over here, I don't think I would have done anything else for the day. I think I would have stopped here. So I'm going to ahead and take out like accessories we don't use. So like take this out, fuel rail, some power steering hose right there. Power steering hose. I'm gonna have to take out the flex plate. Obviously this is an automatic motor. Take out the flex plate to put obviously the manual transmission onto this, because I don't think this flex plate is way too big. I don't think it's transmission is even gonna go past this flex plate. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this flex plate out, go ahead and go on from there. The motor's here, so take out the things I'm not gonna use from this motor, adapt the transmission to the motor, and throw it in here. I wanna through the wiring to the side, try to make it nice open space for me to go right in there. I still have a huge mess over here of things. I need to wait till my father gets here because I need some help with stuff that's real heavy. So now comes the not fun part. Find all the screws for here, all that. It's not fun at all, trust me. A lot of work, but can't stop now. Alright, so we're here. This is the step I'm on now. So I got the motor here, the trans is connected to the motor. I just put 2 bolts so it can hold it in place. I took out the old motor mounts, and then these are the new solid ones, the polyurethane ones. Also inside the car, see if you can see it, but I took out the automatic shifter thing. If I'm guessing correctly, this should probably just fit right in there and mock up right in the hole where it's supposed to, because this is a trans from this car. So this is obviously a 2-man job, so now it's just a waiting game and waiting till my dad got here. I called him, he said he'll probably get here in about 20 minutes or so. So hopefully it's 20 minutes or so. because the other times he says that and he takes like a whole hour. So while I'm waiting for him to get here, I'll go ahead and play some Pokemon Go. So I'll see you guys when he's here. All right, so as my dad got here and we were about to put the motor inside the car, he told me something I didn't know before. You what? Which was obvious. The trans mounts. So we grabbed a mount from one of the automatic transmissions and we're just gonna go ahead and modify it because no funds to be buying any new manual mounts, and not even that, just trying to find one, it's gonna be real difficult. So what we have here, this is one of the automatic mounts. I already started cutting. Cut this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and shave it down with the grinder, flat. Same thing with this on this side. And then we're gonna cut this piece of metal, same size, like enough to cover over all these holes. Wanna finish cutting this down, weld it on there, and then have everything blank, basically no holes, and then make our own new holes for the manual trans mount, which this right here. Just make new holes for this and we should be good to go. That's what I have cut up for myself, so let's get to that right now. Well, this is what I got done. I welded that thing on. I mean, I wouldn't say, maybe these look okay. These are meh. And I say these are probably my best welds right here. They weren't even welds. I was just like going, as I was going, just like kind of tacking. Kind of like this good part. This is like good, better, and then shit just started going bad. But just trying to stick the gun in through there sucked. So I guess this is honestly the first thing I've ever welded like on my own that's actually something that's gonna be used. So see, I welded it on that side, reinforce it kind of. It's good, it's not gonna go anywhere. And then clean, see how it is here. Now we just make our own like new 2 holes for So what I was searching online and I was just checking if they sell this by itself. Like, I mean, if I could just buy a manual one and just get over with it. But as I checked, automatic and manual cars, the mounting point changes on the car. So the one on the manual is kind of something like this. Like this part is like the same, but when it comes to this curve, it's kind of like, see how this one's like up and flat? No, the manual one is like kind of like that, and it's kind of curvy here like this. Kind of like how this one does.
See how this is like this?
Yeah.
So if we can make this one same way, then we mount it, and then we could just go, oh, we need to move to the side. Oh, we need to move this way. We can cross this all the way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fine?
Well, you heard the man. Let's go ahead and cut this right here. Kind of make it exactly like this oval shape. So we can have play and move it wherever we like. Alright, so motor's about to go in the car. We got the mount welded up, what I showed you guys. The mount for the trans is on there right now. We just got some hardware just to put it in there for now. And we're gonna go ahead and just throw it in the car. Good progress today. Motor's in. We got the power steering assembly in. The alternators in. We're just trying to I just took the radiator out. We're just test fitting and stuff, but just looking, seeing what we need to just keep on adding onto this. And when we have everything, that's when we'll end up taking it apart. But for now, this is probably where we get to for today. Yeah, the motor's in. The transmission mounts didn't work. It ended up being that the trans is in the hole where it needs to be. It's in there nice. I mean, it's probably a little too forward, or you probably just cut a little bit there. We'll be good. Nobody is gonna see that. So, but where the trans was at, it was like the the mount that's onto the trans, it's right here, and then the mount that goes onto the car was like way back here. So it ended up being, I guess even modifying automatic brackets don't work. So, but at least I got some molding done today, and I got to practice. I was finally happy we were gonna use something I welded on a car. But anyways, on to the.
We're just welding a bracket back.
Oh yeah, I guess we are using it.
It's just plate back and the 2 screws, because everything fits flush, the tranny and the mount.
Yeah, fits where it needs to. It's just like too far back for the transmission. So like he said, we just do like 2 extensions back to where the mount of the car is supposed to be. So that sums it up for today's video. Everything's pretty much done for today. Absolutely exhausted. Hopefully it won't take me months to take out another one. So see you guys in the next video.